Everybody. Welcome to the Gamers at Large network. We are here tonight, and it is me, Vicky from FangirlReview.com, that is running the show. Yes, the first female to ever run a Gamers at Large cast. So y'all should feel blessed that you are listening to this. So go ahead, everybody, introduce themselves. Jay, go ahead first.
What's up, everybody? It's Jay from the Game Cafe. Looking forward to a nice, relaxing podcast tonight.
Mr. T.
Hey, fools, it's Mr. T of the Mr. T Show, and I'm glad to be here on this historic night where we're breaking another glass ceiling.
Revolution.
Hey guys, this is Revolution. I'm really excited to join. This is only my second Games at Large podcast that I'm going to be in. And I think tonight's actually going to be a really good one with all the topics we have.
Awesome sauce. Okay, so before we delve into everything, I just want to start our first topic, which is about video game trailers and why do they lie. Before I share my thoughts on that, Jay, go ahead and share your thoughts on video game trailers.
Well, I guess it depends on whose video game trailer it is.
That is true, but I wasn't going to shout out fire yet.
But, I mean, because I guess it's twofold. Because, number one, you're trying to get hype built, so you have to throw out something, beautiful, So, normally, they go throw out some cinematics and beautiful CG, but I think it's done, way too early. So, sometimes when they throw that out, there's no gameplay scene at all. They're just throwing out what sequences they got, what cinematic sequences they can pull out. So I think that's one of those things where it just depends on the person as far as how they view it, because it's all about trying to build the necessary amount of hype. Now, me personally, sometimes the hype gets me, sometimes it doesn't. Perfect example of the hype getting me, Watch Dogs. They got me with Watch Dogs. I'm not gonna lie, they got me. I learned. An example of it not getting me is I'm not convinced by Uncharted 4 yet. I'm just not. I mean, it looks pretty, but I'm not convinced until I see some gameplay. I'm not falling to the same trap.
You refuse to drink the Kool-Aid? Come on, drink the Kool-Aid, Jay.
Nope. Nope. Watch Dogs put a bad taste in my mouth with that. Nope. That's not ever happening again. If I don't see any gameplay, So I've learned to be cautious, I should say, when it comes to that whole trailers and because a lot of them do lie nowadays, and it's sad that it does that they do that.
Okay, Mr. T, your thoughts?
Honestly, the simple answer is that people like to be lied to. I mean, that's why. I mean, they say they don't, but the actions speak louder than the words. So people like to be lied to. I would like to probably give the credit to the original PlayStation. I remember because I've been a gamer for a while, so I remember the PlayStation commercials. They would always show the CG cinematics of the game and not show any gameplay. And I think that's probably where it started. And it was very successful, and a lot of people were following that mantra. And like Jay, I too fell for Watch Dogs. But the thing is, I thought I was watching gameplay of Watch Dogs, and apparently I wasn't. So because that first sequence they showed was very different when the game actually launched. That actual sequence in the game, a lot of that stuff is not even in the game anymore. So that was just an outright lie. But as far as getting a CG trailer to a game, that's a lie, but it's a lie where you should know better, as a gamer. And I just feel like gamers overly get hyped about CG trailers when they should care about the game. And as far as Uncharted, I just want to say real quick, I'm a fan of Uncharted, so I'm already on board. I don't need to be hyped up for Uncharted. But the thing that worries me about Uncharted is all the people that have gone away from that series that have been a staple. So that's what worries me. Actually, the story and how the pacing of the game is what I'm worried about. So I'll be looking for more of that in the future.
Okay. Revolution?
Well, I'd definitely say that one of the worst offenders of any CGI trailer is Ubisoft, especially with Assassin's Creed. They rely too much on it. They show less and less gameplay every single year. They keep showing these different trailers for it, and the only time you actually see, well, it's not even really gameplay. It's just like really quick shots of. Then it goes right to black. Whenever they do like TV commercials, it's like really short for games like that, and they barely show any gameplay. It ticks me off. It's because people still fall for that kind of crap, and it's ridiculous.
I agree. I really agree with you. I know watching the trailers for Call of Duty just pisses me off. I'm like, are you serious? Really? That's really what's happening? Are you trying to sell me that I'm going to be doing all that in the game? No. I know it's not happening. I know you're lying to me. Just stop. I think they need to just make all the trailers have this like half a second of gameplay. Just throw in, let me just see what the game looks like.
I would like to think that the bullshotting, if you will, stuff like that, only works on casual gamers, and I don't use casual gamers as a slur in this community like some people do. Casual gamers make up the majority of gamers, and these companies, they know that, and they know they're not as in tune to the gaming as we are, so they don't care about the details as much as we do. They don't read the articles, they don't follow the blog, they don't do all that stuff. So they know they can get away with that stuff in those commercials because casual gamers, like I said, aren't as in tune, and that's who makes up the most of their audience. So
that's very true. Okay, any more thoughts on video game trailers? Why do you lie?
Nah. Assassin's Creed, that just hurt my heart, but nah.
Your heart's bleeding just a little bit there.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on to some fun stuff. I figured I should at least have one serious topic for tonight. So fun stuff now. So TV shows. We've always seen movies be made into video games, and video games being made into movies now. So let's focus on TV shows instead. So, which would you make into a video game? Which TV show would you make into a video game? Revolution, we'll start with you.
Could you give me a moment to think about this one, because I'm still trying to decide.
Okay, who has one besides me? Jay, Mr. T.
Okay, I got one.
Okay, good.
Let's see. Actually, it just left me. No, I got it. All right.
You're too young. Do you take care of yourself?
TV to video game, right?
Yes.
Okay,
TV.
so TV to video game. We can go with action adventure beat 'em up, and I'm gonna say Flash.
Oh, you stole it.
So I figure side-scrolling beat 'em up like Streets of Rage, basically, but just throw in like superpowers, like they used to do back in the 16-bit days, when they had superhero video games, a la Maximum Carnage and what was the DC one they did? I can't remember the name of it, but they had one for X-Men too.
Yeah, all the Batman games in that era were.
Yeah, all of those.
Yeah.
So something like that.
That sounds cool. I know one TV show that I watch is on for Sci-Fi. It's called Lost Girl, and on there she's a succubus. But then you're facing werewolves and all kinds of different types of fairies. You name it, it's on there. So I would make that into a video game in the style of like a Devil May Cry, since she tends to jump off of stuff and kick butt. It'd be cool to play a female character, and she tends to wear very sexy outfits anyway, so she'll look like any other female character out there in the video game world.
Oh, Platinum Studios, there you go. That's the next game, Platinum.
So it'll be like a Devil May Cry with a female lead.
That's
That has
right.
the power to, suck energy from her enemies.
Yep, that's right up Kojima's alley.
Yep. Because think of all the different types of fairies out there. You could really have fun and go to town with it. Okay. Mr. T, did you come up with something?
Yes, since Jay stole mine.
That Jay.
I don't watch a lot of TV to begin with, so that's why it made it a little hard for me. But TV shows, I would have picked, like I said, I would have picked Flash or something like that. But, how about Once Upon a Time?
You love it.
That could actually work.
There you go. Because I like I don't watch the show. My sister watches it. She loves it. My baby sister. But all those classic fairy tales and stuff coming together. I think that would be interesting in the video game, kind of like a Kingdom Hearts, if you will. So that's why I'd go with that.
That would really work. And plus, hey, if at any point in time you throw Frozen into anything, you are making bank.
So I take it you didn't like our Frozen podcast.
No. Oh, I didn't hear it, though.
Oh, okay.
But, Frozen makes money. Let's not lie. Disney princesses make money.
Oh, I got a daughter, I know.
So. Okay, Revolution, we're back to you.
Okay, so this can be like anything that's ever been on TV. Just doesn't always have to be just live action. Can be like whether it be anime, cartoons, or anything like that.
Yeah, so if you pick Gilligan's Island, we would support you.
I think I'm gonna go a little bit old school on this one. I know that this series was actually made into a game before, but it was complete garbage and shovelware, so I'm not actually gonna count it. But anyone remember Samurai Jack?
Samurai Jack, yes.
Yeah, Samurai
Like an
Jack.
hack and slash type style, but made by Platinum Games.
Oh,
Yep, that's the right studio to make it.
there you go. That would be dope.
That would be cool. I also thought about Sons of Anarchy being made into a video game, because it wouldn't be hard to do. You have some bike chases, some drug deals happening, some gun exchanging,
So,
some ridiculousness, stuff blowing up.
so kind of like GTA, but in that world of Sons of Anarchy.
Yes,
That'd be cool.
it would be easy to do. And plus, I'm a huge Sons of Anarchy fan, so they got my money. If anybody has followed me on Google Plus, you have seen my Sons of Anarchy posts. I'm all about it. Okay, so that was us talking about TV shows being made into video games, so we're going to do the reverse. Which video game would you make into a TV show?
I want to go first because I want mine stolen. And I have a feeling that it might be stolen if I don't go first. So,
Okay, go ahead first, Mr. T.
if I may, it is Super Smash Brothers all day. And basically an anime, style cartoon. Basically like those animations, the anime style stuff they've done for the trailers and reveals. I just think that would be so cool. To have a weekly thing where, you follow a character or a bunch of characters and, have this tournament at the end, fight at the end. I'm trying to think of something similar that did that. There's got to be something out there because it's something in the back of my head where it was based around a fighting game, but it was like a weekly show. But yeah, something like that where, you'd be in that world and it'd just be,
So kind of like the Mortal Kombat web episodes, but like made into a TV show.
I think more like
live
like
action.
the Street Fighter, the animated movies were like episodes, like a weekly episode thing, where a character would show up and he'd be walking along, and all of a sudden another character would come out and challenge him, so it'd be like a brawl there. And then maybe other characters would jump in, and you get the whole Super Smash Brothers feel to it. I think that'd be kind of cool.
That would be, because then you could do background stories on how they got
background.
there.
Exactly.
That would work. Jay, what do you have?
Brain Age.
Brain Age?
Turn Brain Age into a TV show and have it hosted by either Sid the Entertainer or Steve Harvey.
I say Steve Harvey.
Dude,
Yeah,
well, no, have them both together. Why even stop having the
And-
two of them?
And make it where like the last thing before you get the big prize or whatever is the contestants have to do Sudoku. Make them suffer like I did.
Oh,
Make them suffer.
that's so mean.
That is high ratings.
That's cool. I like that.
That could work, actually.
Yeah. See, game show. Just make them suffer with Sudoku like I had to.
Tweet Steve Harvey. You know, he always try to support people. Hey.
Hey, yeah.
Okay, Revolution.
Do I have to pick just one?
No. Not at all. Let your imagination take you far.
That's pretty far then. Let's see. I think one that I'd really want to see, like, I know it'd be one that a lot of people would really like would be like a Kingdom Hearts anime.
What was that? Kingdom Hearts anime, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
It's because
that
there
would-
originally was one that was in the works, but it was canceled before it was put into production, so yeah,
Oh.
I want to bring that project back and actually make it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think it was going to be based off the manga of Kingdom Hearts.
Mhm.
Sounds like a missed opportunity to me.
Trust me.
It's not about the paper. They need to get it together. Okay. Oh, okay. So for me, I would just take the simplest thing because, hey, I mentioned how I love Sons of Anarchy. I would take Grand Theft Auto and make that into a TV show, ran just like Sons of Anarchy / Breaking Bad type setup. And you saw how those TV shows made money. I'm sure you can do it for Grand Theft Auto. We tend to enjoy ridiculous, gratuitous action and drug scenes on TV.
Hot coffee. You gotta have a hot coffee scene. That whole hot coffee.
Oh boy.
No comment.
And for you kids out there that's wondering what hot coffee means, just
Google it.
No, I
Corrupting the kids.
or don't.
Have your parents Google it.
now your kid's gonna get a butt whooping for that. So
My bad.
yeah, that doesn't sound sincere.
I love how it's still referred to as a hot coffee mod.
I know.
When this definitely wasn't a mod.
Is there any other video games made into a TV show that anybody want to see?
Well, we already got Mario Brothers back in like the early '90s.
Yeah.
Me personally,
remember
I'm a
Zelda.
fan of Super Mario 3. Yeah, see that don't exist.
What, the Legend of Zelda cartoon?
Oh man.
I have it on DVD box set.
Don't be hating on that cartoon, man. I waited every Friday to get that one little episode per week.
Yeah, like, to me, it wasn't really real because it was the last 15 minutes of the Super Mario show, which actually pissed me off because I'd always miss it.
I have the DVD of that show.
Well, what they could do, especially since Sakurai trolled everybody with that Smash Brothers animated intro for Palutena, they can go on and animate the Legend of Zelda. Ain't nobody gonna get mad. And plus, since they got manga for it, I mean, you can go off the manga.
Yeah.
I mean, the
No.
manga for Ocarina of Time was actually really good.
Really good, yes.
No, I want to see Legend of Zelda on the CW with
I would choke
those little
I choke my own self.
Oh no, please
I
don't
would
do
choke
that.
my own self.
Come on, you can have somebody from like Vampire Diaries play the.
You are killing me now.
Yeah, but you think about it, if it's on the CW, everybody has gonna have to be hot. So
Yeah, but the stories are gonna be dumb.
It's so dumb.
well,
Ganon's
that's
gonna
what
be-
you pay for,
Ganon ain't gonna be ultra evil. He's gonna be all in love. No.
It's gonna be a love triangle.
They're gonna be in high school. They're gonna be in high school. It ain't even gonna be.
Hyrule High.
Yeah.
That would be so cool. Hyrule High, could you imagine?
I think we need to start. We're giving them ideas.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody listening, do not blame it on us if next year there's a Legend of Zelda CW TV show. Not our fault.
Called Hyrule High.
Or you know what? What will work on CW? What would truly work? Star Fox Adventures.
Oh, Star Fox.
Yeah, have that on CW. That would really piss people off.
Oh, they would need some really high production values, I would think, because you can't put them in like furry outfits. That ain't gonna work on TV every week. That's not gonna work.
Sure it can. Ish. That
No
would
furry cosplay. No furry cosplay.
Yeah, that would
Those
be wrong.
furries.
That would
Now-
be wrong.
Now we've gone into some weird thing now. We're going to pull back from the edge and walk away from the furry conversation.
Okay, here's a real one. Metroid as a CGI movie like Appleseed Ex Machina, like that cell shade plus CG with Shinji Aramaki. I can see that happening because
But what is that on Sci-Fi? What channel would that go on?
Sci-Fi. It'll go on Sci-Fi.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't trust it on anybody else. They'll
Exactly.
Oh boy.
CBS will say it doesn't get enough ratings, even if it is high ratings. Fox will say it costs too much. NBC will be like, we got 2 good episodes out of it, let's cancel it before people really start liking it. Yeah. So it has to be Sci-Fi. It has to be Sci-Fi or Showtime or something like that. Because I'm pretty sure Sam's gonna blow up a planet. So it has to be like Sci-Fi or like Showtime. Or
HBO for sure. Yeah.
So she could just go straight crazy and kill everything.
That's gotta happen now.
Yeah.
I have to have that now.
Yeah, I can see that happening. I mean, right after Game of Thrones ends, just put Metroid in there.
Just keep it rolling, huh?
Just keep it rolling.
That'd be awesome. That'd be an awesome block.
Yeah.
And at the end of every season, she destroys another planet.
Okay, but then who would you have player?
I don't know. I don't know, because when they did that live action commercial for Echoes, I don't know who the woman they had playing her, but she did it. She looked like what I imagine Samus would look like in real life. Kids, go on YouTube. You should be able to find it. That's a safe one. So, I mean, yeah.
She looked the part, but
yeah, she looked the part. So, I mean, it would have to be somebody kind of a little, not tall, but she has to be like at least what'd you say, T, about what, 5'10", 6 feet, somewhere in there?
I'll give her 5'9". 5'9".
5'9", 5'10", yeah, somewhere in there. And she has to look like she can kill you. I mean,
Looks like she can kill you. Oh my gosh.
What? I mean, I'm not lying. I mean, the woman has severe emotional issues. She will kill everything, dude. She destroys planets. I rest my case. Like, oh, okay, all right, a bunch of space pirates on here. It's either the space pirates or your planet. If I was you, I'd get off if you're not a space pirate, because every space pirate in here is gonna die. So.
Yeah, I don't know about the height thing, because one, especially Zero Suit Samus, she has the heels thing going on, so she already right. And as far as she's gonna be in a suit, so the suit's gonna make her badass regardless. She don't, she ain't gotta be no big hulking Amazon woman herself, So I wouldn't mind, like, I can't think of the girl's name, but the girl from Serenity, like, I think she would
Summer Glau?
Summer Glau, thank you.
You're welcome.
I think she would be pretty damn good as because she has that eeriness about her, that mysteriousness that would work really well for Samus.
And she did scare me in Serenity.
Yes. Right. I think she'd be perfect. She's not really doing anything right now, so that would be a good jump off her.
And plus, all she has to do is just make sure she destroys the planet at the end of the season.
That's it.
Just blow that mug sky high.
Okay. So our last topic for tonight, I came up with it because I thought it would just be funny, because the song in my head that I'm constantly singing, very inappropriate. But the topic is, what song would you sneak into a video game? Obviously, in what video game? So, Jay, what song would you sneak into a video game? It's okay if it's inappropriate. That's the point of it.
It's probably going to be inappropriate, so people are probably not going to like this one. But I would sneak Make It Rain by Fat Joe into Bayonetta.
Oh, gosh.
And if people have beat that game, they know which part I'm talking about. Where I would stick the song into. They know which part I'm talking about. If you beat Bayonetta 2, you know exactly what part I'm talking about. So yeah, I would slip Make It Rain in there. It's the perfect song for that. It's the perfect song for that.
Nah, I'm in love with a stripper or any of those other type songs?
Nah.
No.
It gotta be Make It Rain.
Make It Rain.
It's because of what's happening during the sequence. That's why I had to say Make It Rain. I couldn't put I'm in love with a stripper because I don't know. We had to have Mike Jones though. We had to have the Mike Jones version, the remix. You can't have the one. You gotta have Mike Jones. If you're gonna put I'm in love with a stripper, you gotta have Mike Jones.
Okay. So I'm sure everybody can probably guess what could be happening in the end sequence if you're having songs like Make It Rain and In Love with a Stripper. So let your mind wander and you can guess from there. Missing T.
Spoiler.
It's not a spoiler. That's very true.
I'm gonna have to go comical on this because I can't think of anything. I would put probably I Can by Nas into Zombie U because because when you're in a post-apocalyptic world like a Zombie U, you need something inspirational to keep you going. And with there being zombies everywhere, I think a song like with lyrics like "I know I can be what I want to be" would be very inspirational for the lonely warrior out there. So that would be my pick.
Or you can even put go the other route and do Donnie McClurkin, "We Fall Down, but We Get Up."
Yeah, fall down and Zombie U. Yeah, fall down and Zombie U. You gonna get up.
Well, yeah, I mean, you leave that body, you gotta go get another body, but you know what I'm saying. Throw some gospel music in there. See how that works out. Revolution.
Okay, quick question. How many of you have actually watched Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
I have.
Every episode.
It was required viewing.
Multiple times.
And you remember the song they used in the Carlton, It's Not Unusual by Tom Jones?
Oh,
yeah.
boy.
Oh, gosh.
Yes.
Yeah, just put that song into every single Metal Gear game.
That would be awesome. That would be so awesome.
I love it. That would be so much fun for it to randomly pop up somewhere.
And just have a character doing the Carlton dance. They have to do the Carlton.
I would have gone with something like Saints Row while you're running around with the pink dildo.
Yeah, no comment.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, kids.
I don't think they were ready for that. Okay, so the song that I would choose, because I have my inner hood rat that likes to come out from time to time. The song "Coco" by OT Genesis. I don't know if y'all have heard that song, but if not, I would say check it out. Look up the video so you can understand the mess that is this song.
I was hoping you'd sing it.
No. And I would actually try to sneak it into Cooking Mama, since he says how much he's in love with cocoa, i.e. cocaine. But, you could play it off as it being about hot chocolate. And then when he says he has baking soda, obviously that's a reference to cooking, right? So I would randomly sneak it into Cooking Mama, the little kid game. But we're really talking about something inappropriate and how the guy wants to become Nino Brown.
It'd be kind of like putting that song, I Love You, Mary Jane, into a Spider-Man movie.
Exactly. It could have dual references.
Beautiful.
So that would be my song I would sneak in inappropriately into a game, so people could laugh and giggle.
So we got cocaine.
Then get censored immediately. Pulled off store shelves.
So we got cocaine, marijuana, and the pink dildos. Where's this show going?
This is what happens when I'm in charge. It goes off the rails. Proud to do that. Thank you very much. Okay, any other songs we could sneak in? I feel like we should definitely sneak in some Biggie or Juice or Tupac into something. Go ahead, Revolution. Go ahead.
Okay. Size Gentleman, Pern Professor Layton.
Oh, what was the song? I'm sorry.
Gentleman by Psy, Pern Professor Layton.
I'm not familiar with that one.
I don't know that song.
You don't? You know Psy, the guy who did Gangnam Style?
Yes.
Yeah, he did another song called Gentleman.
I know that one. Yeah.
It'd be perfect for Professor Layton, because since he's always described as the perfect gentleman, and be basically his theme song.
Yeah, because they had a version with Snoop on it. Yeah, yeah.
What in the world?
Yeah. What?
Yeah, it's a version of Gentleman out with Snoop Dogg on it. Yeah, that song's actually pretty nice. It's actually pretty nice. Yeah, I can see that.
Well, I do love Professor Layton, so anytime you want to sneak a song into that, that's cool with me.
Let's see. A Tupac song. There's a bunch of Tupac songs you can sneak into anything. So
only about 1,000.
Yeah. He probably got another album coming out next year. What can you put up? Let's see. Me Against the World and Super Mario World 3D. Super Mario, Me Against the World. Sneak that in on what is it? What stage is this? 3, the Ice World. Sneak that in there.
How about changes into Call of Duty? Because it's about time for some changes.
Yeah. That one would.
Mama and Earthbound.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. If I'm in Earthbound. Yep.
I like that.
I love it.
Oh man, that's wrong. Somebody's gonna do that now. All right, so listeners, whoever gonna do that YouTube video, go on and get it up and let us know.
Set it up.
Give us a shout. Though.
Remember, Dear Mama in Earthbound. Just yeah.
My idea, so credit me.
Make it happen.
Yep. And credit Revy. Yep. Credit.
Exactly. Okay, so was there any other things that you guys wanted to mention or talk about before we wrap up?
Yeah, I actually have a little topic. It's basically based on the fact that I just started playing this game, Enslaved: Odyssey to the West. Are you guys familiar with that game?
Oh heck yeah, dude, love that game.
Right.
I have no idea.
Oh, you gotta check it out.
Pass it on.
Basically, the topic is I'm sure we all have this problem, if you will, of games that we mean to play or get around to, but we never got around to. And I was just wondering if any of you guys had games, from previous generations that you've been meaning to play and haven't gotten around to, basically that are on your wish list that you hope to get to sometime, and why. And for me, obviously, it would be Enslaved. I just started playing it for the first time, and man, it's an awesome, awesome game. I love the mechanic of, if you will, the slave mechanic. Basically, you have to do what this I can't remember the female character's name right now, but
True.
okay, yes, you're basically under her powers. You're basically trying to get back. I don't give the story away, but the gameplay mechanic ties into the story, which is awesome. The main gameplay mechanic, that is, and it's just so much fun. I can't stop playing it. So any games like that you guys have in your wish list that you want to get to, and why?
Ooh, man, I got a lot, but I guess I'll go with my first, because it's actually one of those old school games that I never got a chance to play. It's Super Castlevania. I never got a chance to play that one, so I downloaded it. I just haven't gotten around to it yet, but I'm looking forward to that one. And there is another one that I'm actually looking forward to. I'm probably not going to be able to play it anytime soon, but I did go on and download it, and that's that Pure Solar HD.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably not going to be able to play it anytime soon, but yeah, I did download that one because, my backlog is ridiculous right now. So it's one of those situations where, like, especially like every time they put something out on like a on Virtual Console or on like arcade or something like that, if it's a game that came out back in the day and I didn't get a chance to play it, I automatically download it just so I can play it. So yeah, I have a few, but yeah, those are the two that I'm actually looking forward to: is Super Castlevania and Pure Solar HD.
Cool.
For me, this is a game that was on the Wii. Evil Under the Sun, based off of the Agatha Christie book. I played for the first one, and then there were none. And I liked how it played. It was more like a point-and-click type game, and you had to figure out the murder mystery or whatever. So I wanted to play this one. I had bought it back in don't even know how many years ago, and then it went up on the shelf to never be touched. There's a couple other games. Still need to beat Alan Wake. That's another game from I think that was Xbox 360.
Yeah, it's 360.
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah, I was wondering that you said that Agatha Christie game is a point-and-click.
Yes.
I love those games. One of my favorite genres on when I was PC gaming.
Exactly. That was my favorite too. So, yeah. So one day I'll get to play this game. We'll see. But the first one was fun, so I wanted to try this one. There's a few games like that I just buy. I just buy games. I don't necessarily play them all the time, but I like to buy them.
Yeah.
And then they just go up on the shelf and they look nice.
I have that problem myself.
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this. No.
Not quite.
Not quite. I gotta go to work. And then it's just sadness. Revolution, did you say a game?
No, not yet. One that usually comes to mind is the original Golden Sun. I've gotten maybe around a few hours in, and then I just stopped playing it for months, and I've been meaning to try to get back into that game and trying to finish it, but I always have a hard time to even try to find time to even play it.
Isn't that a shame? Love the game. Don't have the time to play the video games.
It's the saddest thing.
Sometimes it sucks to be a responsible adult. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
And then when you do have the time, you're like, oh, I'm just gonna go to sleep.
Yeah.
So tired.
I'm tired. I have to go to work tomorrow. I'm going to sleep. I'll try again tomorrow.
Mm.
That's right, kids. Never grow up.
Never become a responsible, contributing adult.
Yeah.
Don't have any kids or get married. And when you throw that in there too, it's doubly worse.
College doesn't really help either.
Yeah.
Oh,
College student loans.
Oh,
Student
student
loans will kill you.
loans. Oh yeah.
So don't get an education.
This is a terrible podcast. We're seeing some bad stuff here. Don't take any of our advice.
Yes. To follow it up, don't listen to us. Okay, is there any other topics you guys wanted to bring up?
I can't think of
No,
anything.
I'm good.
No? Alright,
I'm
well
good.
then we can wrap it up. Okay, so Jay, say your sign off.
All right, everybody. I had fun tonight. It's Jay from the Game Cafe. I do have a show on Thursday. I got to do my Gamers at Large award for Best Voice Actor and Voice Actress. So check that out on Thursday, and I'll be doing another little thing for everybody. I am going to be doing a couple other gameplay Game Cafe pointer vids, so be on the lookout for that. You should see those. I got one out tonight, and I'll have one done next week. So that's what I got.
Awesome. I do enjoy watching those. Mr. T.
Hey fools, it's Mr. T of the Mr. T Show. Had another awesome time here. The Gamers at Large podcast. Be looking out for a new segment to my show. Yeah, I'm sure you'll enjoy it. So just be looking out for that. Hopefully, I'll have it up for by tomorrow sometime. So, yeah, and see you fools next time. And one more thing, play Nintendo fools.
Revolution.
Well, I know for sure that I definitely had a fun time tonight. A lot of interesting things that was said. I'm not going to mention some things that Mr. T said, but don't need to bring up the Saints Row. But as of the past few months, I've actually been on hiatus. I really haven't done anything on YouTube, but I should actually be coming off within the next couple days. So I would say what exactly are my plans for my channel, but I'll just leave that for an update video. Just keep it as a surprise.
Awesome. We look forward to that surprise. And everybody, this is Vicky from FangirlReview.com. Fangirl Review also on YouTube. It's been fun as always. Thank you, Gamers at Large, for letting me take over for the night. Yes, I rule the world. So, share this video. Everybody have a good night.
Peace.